CEO Mark Zuckerberg is set to testify before the House Energy and Commerce Committee on April 12th. For the latest, let's go to Bloomberg's Facebook reporter Sarah Fryer from San Francisco. Sarah, so we're not quite surprised given all of the calls for Mr. Zuckerberg to make an appearance. Do they have a strategy here?
Well, basically, Zuckerberg came out and said last week that he would be willing to testify if he's the right person to be on the stand. And what we've heard loud and clear from Congress in the last few days is that, yes, Zuckerberg, you are the right person. So now I have sources telling me that he has decided he will testify. Of course, the dates are still in flux. April 12th is one date we heard, but things are always changing on the Hill as they figure out all these other things that they're trying to put together. But certainly Zuckerberg is going to try to come out and reassure everyone that Facebook has their best interests in mind when it comes to their data, and make sure that they sort of establish with Congress what they know and don't know about the Cambridge Analytica scandal, among other things.
Why did it take him so long to realize that, you know, he's the CEO of the company and therefore answerable, no matter whether he knows the inner workings of the algorithms or not? He gets up to speed before Congress happens.
Right. I mean, you would think so. But that image of the CEO testifying in front of Congress, that is probably something the company would be trying to avoid if they can. And sometimes they say that the people who are maybe more well-versed in the subjects, whether it's the head of security or the head of policy or the legal counsel who've really been in the depths of these issues on a day-to-day basis, may be better off answering the question by question, as Zuckerberg has a more high-level perspective on the company.
We had heard that a couple of committees wanted to bring him forth, the Senate Judiciary Committee, the Commerce Committee as well. Do we have any clues as to exactly what they want to hear?
They want to hear more information about exactly where this data is, and that's a question that Facebook actually won't be able to answer very well. They announced that they'd be doing a lot of audits of developer apps that had this policy that got Cambridge Analytica into trouble, which is that people would be able to share data on their friends with the developers, so their friends never gave any consent to that data being shared. They will want to know how widespread that is beyond the Cambridge Analytica situation, and Facebook hasn't been tracking it, so I don't know that they'll be able to give satisfactory answers in that reign.